Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to see auto export WooCommerce orders to Excel, track sales in seconds. So let's suppose I am running an e-commerce store and I have a store on WooCommerce. I want that whenever I receive a new order, I should automatically add all these order details to my Microsoft Excel workbook. Doing this manually will consume a lot of my time, and that's why I'm completely going to automate this entire process using Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between WooCommerce and Microsoft Excel. With the help of Pabbly Connect, I am going to build this connection in such a manner that whenever I am going to receive a new order from WooCommerce, I am automatically going to add all the order details in my Microsoft Excel workbook. Now if you want to learn the step-by-step process, then let me take you all to my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to integrate my WooCommerce store with Microsoft Excel such that whenever I receive a new order from WooCommerce, it is automatically added to my Microsoft Excel workbook. And for this, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. Now before we sign into our Pabbly account, let me quickly take you towards Pabbly community. So you can join this Pabbly community to connect with business owners, experts, and the Pabbly support team. You can share tips, ask questions, and get quick solutions to your automation challenges. You can stay updated on latest features and collaborate with thousands of users who help and support each other every day. Now, if you want to learn how you can join this community, then please check out the link given in the description. Let's move back towards Pabbly. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on the sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page has appeared, which is showing me all the Pabbly applications. I'm going to click on this Pabbly Connect, access now. And here it has taken me towards this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders which I've created over here. If you want to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I need to select my workflow builder. We have this new beta, which is modern, faster and more flexible one, and then we have this classic, which is a stable and a familiar approach. I'm going to select this classic, and I'll name this workflow as auto export WooCommerce orders to Excel, track sales in seconds, and now I'm going to select my folder. Now these are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as all automation and then click on create. So here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, and action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new order, I should automatically add that to my Excel, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new order from WooCommerce, it is automatically added to my workbook, which means whenever I'm going to receive a new order, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking WooCommerce, and following this trigger application in my action application, I will take Microsoft Excel. Here in my trigger application, let me quickly take WooCommerce. And in my trigger event, I am going to select as new order created, and now I need to make connection between Pabbly Connect and WooCommerce, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my WooCommerce with Pabbly Connect. I am going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I have to open my WordPress. So WooCommerce is a plugin of WordPress, and I am going to open that. On the left hand side, where you can see all these options, here we can see this WooCommerce, from where we are going to click on the settings, and next we have to go towards this WooCommerce Advanced tab, and then I have to go towards this webhooks section where I'm going to add this webhook URL. So over here on the top, you can see all these options. I'm going to click on this Advanced, and from here beside this page setup, I have this option of webhooks. I'm going to open this. Now over here, I'm going to click on this add webhook, and then I'm going to create the new webhook in my WordPress. So over here, this page has opened in front of me. I'm going to name this as new order 123. Status will be active. The topic is order creation. Order created. Then I'm going to enter the delivery URL over here. And then I'm going to enter the secret, after which I'm going to select the latest API version, which is this WP REST API integration v3. I'm simply going to click on the save webhook, and you will see this webhook is added successfully to my WooCommerce store. Now if I go back towards my WooCommerce, I have received or captured the webhook response as soon as I've added the new webhook over here in my WooCommerce. So now I'm going to click on this recapture webhook response, and do you wish to recapture the response? I'm going to click on this yes. You will see it will change to waiting for webhook response, and now it is written. Now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and do test submission so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. Now in order to do this test submission, I'm going to create a new order in my WooCommerce. As I create this order, I should capture the response in this workflow, and this is going to show me the connection setup is working fine or not. Now over here, I'm going to click on this Pabbly Online. On the top, you can see this option. And from here, I'm going to click on this visit store. My WooCommerce store has opened in front of me where I'm going to make a purchase. So here, let's suppose I want to get this Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum. I'm going to click on this add to cart. And here I'm going to click on this view cart now. So here we can see that the total is of rupees 2000. I'm going to click on this proceed to checkout. Now here I've entered some details. So my email address is test492@pabblytudes.com. The country is India, name is test user, address is 123 New Street, city is Bhopal, state is Madhya Pradesh, phone number is 73 this one, and the pin code which I have added. I am going to click on this place order. Now let's wait till the order is placed. Here we have successfully placed this order. Now I am going to open my workflow and check whether all these details are added there or not, or is received in my workflow there or not. Here let's wait for the response, and we have instantly captured the response. So if I scroll down, we have made the payment for this Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum. If I scroll further, I can see that this is the phone number, this is the pin code, this is the state, the name was test user, the city was Bhopal, and the address details are here. So here, as soon as I've created the order, I have received all that response here in this workflow, and this shows the connection setup which we have created is working fine. Now whenever I'm going to receive a new order, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Moving on towards the next step, whenever I create a new order or I receive a new order, I want to add that order detail to my Excel sheet. So in my action application, I'm going to select Excel. And in my action event, I'm going to select as add row to worksheet my drive site items, and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Microsoft Excel. Now here I'm going to select my account with which I have logged in my Microsoft Excel, and after selecting that account, I'm going to grant away the permissions, for which I simply need to click on this accept. You will see Microsoft Excel will be connected to Pabbly Connect. Here let's wait, and authorization successful. Excel is connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I'm going to enter the rest of the details here. So here the first one is selecting workbook. So here I've created a workbook by the name order details 2. It has these fields: first name, last name, phone, email, amount, product, and address. So I'm going to go back towards my workflow, and I'm going to select the same workbook here. As I select the workbook, you can see all the fields which I have there are appearing here. Now I'm going to enter these details, but I'm not going to enter these details like this manually. Instead, I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter the data from the previous response. I have received the response from this WooCommerce, and when I click on this field, I can see this WooCommerce. When I click on this, I can see all the response which I have received from there. I'm going to enter the name as test, the last name as user, and then I will enter my phone number as this one. And then I'm going to enter the email address as this one. The amount was 2000, which is this total. And then I'm going to enter the name of the product. So the name of the product was this Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum, and the address was this one, 123 New City. And I'm going to add the city also, which is Bhopal. Now over here, mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static, and the information will not change even when you receive the new response. Over here, if I manually enter any detail, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep this field dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the details. After adding all these details, I'm simply going to click on save and send test request. Let's wait for the response here. And here we have received the response, and this response is a positive one. Let me open my workbook and check whether all these details are added there or not. And here it is. Instantly we have added all the details. The name was test user, phone number was this 731, email address was test492@pabblydudes.com. Amount was 2000. Product name was Radiant Glow Vitamin C Serum and the address was 123 New City, Bhopal. So now to summarize, we took WooCommerce as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We received the new order and then we wanted to add the order details to Microsoft Excel. We took Microsoft Excel as an action application, made connection with Pabbly Connect, entered all the required details, executed this workflow and finally added my order details to my Excel workbook. So this is how this automation workflow is going to run, and here we have successfully created automation between this WooCommerce and Excel using Pabbly Connect. I've attached the link of this workflow in the description so that you can check this out and you can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. If you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. I hope you liked this video and understood this video very well. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.